These guys, the narcissists, my friends, are not to be played with by anyone. This video will help you a lot because most likely you have been charmed by the personality of a narcissist and you are suffering, but you don't know it. He is a cunning, treacherous, and deceitful man or woman. You will recognize for the first time in your life after many years that many of those with whom you have various personal relationships have this treacherous personality. It can still be your parents, your siblings, or even your close friends. These guys are cunning and sneaky, but also excellent con artists. They appear helpful and charming at first, so you fall into their trap. And without realizing it, you find yourself constantly being abused by them while continuing to think of them as good. There is all their mastery. It is very difficult to diagnose a narcissistic abuse situation because usually the narcissist is a loved one, and so cognitive confusion is created in the mind and the victim cannot clearly see that this is a situation where there is serious abuse. The narcissist dominates through confusion he causes in communication with the victim. This confusion is intended to cause strong feelings of anger, etc., causing the victim to lose control of their mind. The victim thinks they are the problem and cannot see clearly that the narcissist created this situation on purpose to dominate their relationship with the victim. It is a power game that the narcissist wins because a reasonable and decent person cannot play it. Everything in his or her game is based on emotional reactions from the victim that the narcissist provokes with constant belittling, questioning, debauchery, and sarcasm. So if the victim gets involved with the sneaky and envious narcissist, they lose. A narcissist is not a normal person. He is a deeply damaged and disturbed character who appears in people's lives to harvest emotional responses so that he can dominate his relationship with the victim. If you accept this and forget all hope that this man or woman will change, then maybe you will escape the tentacles of this monster. Give him less oxygen by reducing your presence significantly, and when dealing with the narcissist, be proactive and watch out because you can lose control. Keep calm and quiet. Don't tell him how you feel. Don't feed him your feelings. The narcissist will crush you emotionally and triumphantly enter your mind and heart, where they will destroy the rest of your life. Admit that, as a normal person, you cannot resist the narcissist's trickery. Day and night, he thinks how to annoy you so that he can control you under his or her spell. Leave this relationship at all costs by destroying the matrix the narcissist has placed on you. Run away from the relationship. Cry, beat yourself up, but get out of this relationship. Running. Ever wonder what makes a narcissist? Let's explore the key characteristics that define these complex personalities. You will recognize a narcissist right away because when you argue about something, you will notice that he will get angry immediately. He doesn't care at all about what you say because there is only him in the world. He looks down on you because others don't exist for the narcissist. They are all pawns in his plans. You will understand him when he quickly criticizes you and accuses you with curses, insults, etc. He is looking for the bad guy in the argument, and he is definitely not that bad guy. Below are the main characteristics of a narcissist. The narcissist has a grandiose sense of self-importance. He believes he is superior and expects everyone to acknowledge it. Preoccupied with fantasies of unlimited success, power, brilliance, or beauty. He or she demands to be admired excessively, constantly seeks validation and praise from others. He or she lacks empathy, struggles to recognize or understand the feelings and needs of others. He has a sense of entitlement. He expects special treatment and believes he deserves more than others. Her behavior is a way of saying, "I really need you to admire me." After he does nice things and earns your trust, she expects you to adore her. His polite behavior is an attempt to prove how with he is to you. If a problem arises, he has already proven that he is not at fault, implying that it is your fault. Since she is polite, she thinks it will be impossible to go against her. She starts cashing in and reminding you of all the nice things she's done for you. He assumes that since he was reliable, kind, and available, you owe him loyalty and services based on your experience. If something goes wrong in the relationship, she thinks it must be your fault because she was so kind. Eventually, he becomes controlling and looks down on you as inferior and exploitable. You are not human to him, but a source of narcissistic nourishment. He hates you, but you don't know it because you are confused by his constant negativity. His friendliness is fake and a trick to work on you as long as you are his victim. He doesn't care about you, and if he loses you, he's just looking for his next victim. He has an emptiness in him, and you need to admire him. He fears abandonment and being nothing. For all his cunning, he doesn't have the ability to think logically and reason, so he focuses on you and tries to destroy you. He transfers his pain to you and feels alive knowing that he is abusing and destroying you. She can't handle rejection and claims victim status, blaming you for her unhappiness. She becomes mean because of anger, which turns into contempt. Furthermore, she wants to hurt you badly because he feels pain and wants to destroy you. Her contemptuous attitude comes from the narcissistic injury. Her fragile ego is fired up, and if you don't admire her, she will try to destroy you. You are not a person to her, but a thing, her narcissistic supply. If you don't provide it, she feels fear that turns into anger, contempt, and malice. The narcissist wants all the blessings, gifts, and things you work hard for. He wants your life. He creates negative narratives in his mind about you to make himself feel better when the relationship ends. When he tries to get you back after you leave him, he creates a positive narrative about you in his mind so that he sees you differently. Don't fall into the reset trap. It will be the same negative situation as in the beginning and possibly worse. The narcissistic cycle when the narcissist meets you: 1. Idealization, love bombing. 2. Belittlement. 3. Rejection. Narcissists are broken deep down, and the more people they can tear apart in their path of destruction, the better they feel. Understand what it's like to be with a narcissist so you can be more in control. Tell them with deeds that you will not play their game. Have your own internal mission statement. Anticipate possible conflicts because they want to control your mind. Expect them to belittle you, invalidate you, shock you, yell at you, scream at you, swear at you, and try to get you to react. Be proactive, assertive. Stand up for yourself and your needs and assert your boundaries. Understand that they will resent and try to insult you. Stay proactive. Expect that in every transaction they will attack you fiercely, no matter how cheerful they seem. Expect the cyclone of negativity. They hang in there and wait for you to say or do something wrong and begin the abuse. It's the snake you accidentally put in your house, and you expect it won't bite you and poison you. But what do snakes do? Don't imitate them. Choose dignity and walk away. Anchored in confidence. Watch for danger signs. Love yourself. You are good and privileged. Minimize contact, but find different ways to cope and heal. Narcissists desire power over others to validate themselves, but if you stand up for dignity, respect, and kindness, you can reclaim your power and find true peace within. Narcissists seek power by overstepping and manipulating others, and there are 7 common ways they achieve this. Narcissists wish to establish power over you by pushing your limits and convincing themselves of their power. Narcissists manipulate others to the extreme so that others give up their power to serve them. Day and night, they cunningly think how to take advantage of the weaknesses of others. That's why they learn a lot of your secrets. In an argument, giving in to a narcissist's judgments and feeling the need to justify yourself empowers the narcissist more. Don't try to justify yourself because he doesn't listen to you and doesn't understand anything, nor will he ever understand you because he doesn't care at all what you think, what you feel, and what you do. Just expect that no matter what you say, he will judge it and belittle you. Pushing back against a narcissist's judgments only gives her a sense of power and importance, making her even more stubborn. Feeling the need to justify yourself to a narcissist gives them power and feeds their ego. Surrendering your power to a narcissist, hoping they will understand and accept their bad behavior, is futile, as is trying to placate them. A characteristic of the narcissist is that he never admits that he is at fault or that he has made a mistake because he feels that he is perfect despite his miserable condition. You give away your power to a narcissist if you live hoping he will understand you. You have to accept the reality of his bitter attitude. Don't waste your time hoping that one day he will understand you. These guys are not to be played with by anyone. Appeasing a narcissist and acting unassertive are ways you surrender your power to them. Get away as you can. That's the only way you'll win. If you can't leave, understand that nothing will change and give up on this narcissist's dream of change. Recognize that the relationship with the narcissist is not working and will never work with anything. So, deal with the matter directly. Narcissists can manipulate by mixing words, seducing with charm, and causing discomfort to avoid consequences. You empower a narcissist when you hold on to hatred and resentment, allowing them to maintain control even when they are not around you. Narcissists want to dominate you, but you can choose not to surrender your power and instead focus on love, kindness, decency, and respect. Stand up for yourself, but know that it is very important to understand that you cannot change them. It is impossible to change the narcissist. He will abuse you forever. Remember that narcissists are great artists and make you think you benefit from their company, when in reality they are hypocritical, sneaky, spiteful, bitter, contemptuous, resentful, and invalidating. This understanding of the narcissist will free you from the spells he has put on you, and you believe he is doing you good while slowly but surely destroying you. With a narcissist, you are being put to a slow death. Don't try to overpower a narcissist. Instead, stand up for dignity, respect, and kindness to take back your power. Run away as fast as you can. It will destroy you financially, psychologically, physically, and spiritually. You are dealing with a very insidious and dark person, but you don't know it. My friends, good luck with these people, who may be your loved ones, even from your own family. It's the most insidious situation I've ever experienced in my life, and it took me decades of torture to figure it out. Created by Elia Stasinos.